is Maria and I'm doing the networking assignment. So the person I contacted is my boyfriend Marco. Wasn't he started his business, but I thought it'd be interesting to know what his answer to some of these questions would be, just because I've never really asked him these things. I saw him start his business, but I never really asked him questions like, what characteristics do you think are needed, and how did you feel when you started your business, advice, and all that stuff. The questions I asked him were, what business do you own? What does a workday look for you? What made you go into this specific industry? What was it like to start your business from scratch? What characteristics do you feel are necessary to succeed in your position? What skills or background do you need to have? Where do you search when you are looking for qualified candidates to work for you? What would you tell someone who wants to start their business? So in general, he started his landscape business. It was very hard and expensive for him. Luckily for him, he had already kind of had a plan, so he was saving up. It was a lot of questions, a lot of Googling, a lot of going onto the Idaho State website, calling the Idaho State about certain things he had questions on. He says that it took a lot of patience and to have a really good mindset about, telling yourself, don't give up, because it's very easy to give up in the beginning. Because at first, he said that he wasn't seeing the end, like the light at the end of the tunnel. He wasn't seeing it. And so it could have been really easy for him to just give up and say, I'm not going to do it. I'm done. I'm just spending money, spending time and not getting anything in return. But he says that now, 2 years later, he's seeing that return. He's seeing it be worth it. And that's like really important to him. And it's just making it all worth it in the end. One thing I thought was interesting that he told me was, what would you tell somebody who wants to start a business? And he said, have a business plan, or just have a plan in general. Because he didn't really have a business plan. He kind of had a plan in his head, but he didn't have a business plan. So he kind of just winged it, which, kind of caused some bumps on the road, a lot of bumps on the road. But he would really recommend somebody who would get a business plan and also have really good organization skills. Because it's, in the beginning, you're kind of all over the place trying to figure out what licenses you need, payroll taxes, all that stuff. So it can be really easy to get really unorganized. This experience, I learned a lot from him just because I never really asked him, like, what do you think somebody needs to have? What characteristics? So it was really interesting to see what his answer was and why he even went into this industry. I actually never really asked him why landscaping, and then I got an answer and I was like really surprised by his answer, that it's just, he likes being outside and he likes going to a different job site day to day and stuff like that. So based on what I learned in the future is, if I ever wanted to start another business, I would definitely take his advice and maybe make a business plan, and also have a lot of patience, because it's very easy to get lost in the midst of the beginning and just stop having patience and get frustrated and just quit. Thank you.